Why did Lutheranism survive? In 1517, Martin Luther nailed his 95 Theses to a church door in Wittenberg, Germany, and started the Protestant Reformation. He claimed the church's sale of indulgences as a means of getting into heaven went against the teachings of the Bible and was a sign of corruption. Yet this was not the first time the Catholic Church had been questioned. So why did Lutheranism not just survive, but thrive where other reformist movements had failed? In the late 14th century, Oxford theologian John Wycliffe had attacked the concept of pilgrimages and cited clerical corruption in the church only for his followers to be persecuted. In 1415, Jan Hus had been burned at the stake for criticizing the wealth of clerics as unchristian. So what are the factors that made Lutheranism survive 100 years on from Hus? Firstly, the printing press. It is impossible to understand the spread of Lutheranism without understanding the revolutionary power of the printing press. Lutheranism prioritized scripture and the Bible in determining Christian doctrine, a concept known as sola scriptura. Unlike Hus, Luther's works could not simply be banned, as printing presses across Germany were able to print Luther's work more quickly. Historians have analyzed data to suggest Lutheranism spread more quickly in areas with a printing press. The printing press additionally helped produce woodcuts which explained Luther's beliefs to the illiterate. One such creator was Lucas Cranach the Elder, who was able to produce visual aids such as this one, which depicted the Pope as a donkey. As literacy rates grew and the cartoon spoke to the illiterate, papal authority was dealt a major blow. Then there was the patronage of Frederick the Wise. When Luther himself was declared an outlaw, his literature banned, and a warrant issued for his arrest in 1520, it seemed Luther was set to suffer the same fate as Hus. However, Frederick the Wise, an elector in the Holy Roman Empire, was able to place Luther in his castle. While in the castle, Luther was protected and could work freely and write what he wanted. One such work was on the abrogation of the private Mass, which stated Mass was not a sacrifice and that confession was not compulsory. Had Frederick not protected Luther, he would likely have been killed and his ideas forced underground. Then there was the power of the German princes who converted to Lutheranism. While force could be applied to peasants who were Lutheran, the same could not be said of converted princes. The princes of Germany followed a policy of whose realm their religion, i.e., having the religion of each region determined by what the local prince believed. A number of princes liked Protestantism as it meant they could control the bishops, they could keep tithes for themselves and not give them to the Catholic Church, and they could confiscate church lands to increase their wealth. The main person charged with stopping Lutheranism was Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, and his distractions were another reason why Lutheranism was able to survive. Despite Charles being a devout Catholic, Lutheranism moved perhaps too quickly for him to get a handle on. In the 1520s, as Lutheranism continued to grow, Charles was in Spain and couldn't see for himself the German people's thirst for change. Meanwhile, he directly blamed fellow Catholic nation France in 1521 for not allowing him to deal with Lutherans. The need to protect Christian Europe was another focus of his time from the Ottoman Empire, meaning less time was available to deal with Luther and the Reformation. In conclusion, Luther was a fiery and passionate speaker with a knack for making his views digestible and understandable in a way we do not always associate with theologians. As a result, his ideas spread quickly and resonated with many Germans who could understand his points on church corruption, not least through writings and woodcuts made available to people via the printing press. The support of princes meant the Catholic Church had lands it no longer controlled, while had it not been for Frederick the Wise rescuing Luther, he would not have been free to write and entrench Lutheran ideas further. To conclude, these factors all played a role in helping Luther, but the Catholic Church's failure to control the printing press was the key factor. These printing machines meant Luther's ideas were too popular and became too widespread to simply ignore. Thank you for listening.